Hey, Randy.
Hey, how are you, sir?
I'm okay. What's happening?
Well, not a whole heck of a lot. Really excited about what you got going on, man. Let's talk about Enemy Remains. I guess I ought to introduce you a little bit, huh? This is Steve Zimmerman, the drummer for Enemy Remains, also known for the drummer for Fate's Warning. So how's everything going, man?
It's going great. I mean, things are starting to take off like crazy. It's just things are adding up real fast. So we're pretty excited about it.
It is killer. I was able to listen to a couple of the tracks, and it's insane, and I love it. Just driving, and melodic. I love it.
Well, as soon as you hear the whole album's pretty good driving like that, too. That was kind of our intention. Put something else, it just, wrecked your face.
It does. I've had it on repeat, man, and I'm just loving it, man, because, I mean, I really like the heavy, but I also like your lines are so hooky and catchy, and you can just sing along with it, and I love it, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's some people have asked me already, how come you're not doing something along the lines of Faith, but, that was then, and this is now, and I didn't want to be compared to them, so why write like them, And
right.
Did my own thing, and this is what the outcome is.
Dude, it's working, man. I love it. I can't wait to have the whole thing, man, because I'm going to be first in line. It goes on sale Friday, January 20th, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. And where can everybody get that?
Right now, it's available at iTunes. Amazon, I think Amazon too as well. On the 20th, it should be worldwide. So
good deal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you'll be let down.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, we worked hard on this. Every song is just it's kind of started to fall into place.
Right.
Wrote a couple songs, and then we started to put the rest of it together, and it just started coming together. We were real excited. And actually, it turned out better than we thought. Oh. Good
deal. Speaking of that, how does your guys' songwriting come together? Is there one central person that does the songwriting? Somebody comes in with the guitar and says, hey, put something to this? Or how does it work?
Well, my guitarist, John Blardo, a friend of mine for 30 years. He was my friend back when I was in Faith, and he was in my brother's band, actually. And he comes down, and we kind of sit together, and we fiddle around with some ideas, and something sounds good, we throw a drum beat to it, and then we elaborate, and we keep moving on. And then as the song progresses, we keep, we whittle it down here, or we add stuff, and we just keep putting it together, and we play it over 1,000 times.
Right.
We feel as though if we can't hear it 1,000 times, nobody else can either. So
I love it.
Yeah, and then that's the way it goes, And then we just keep adding to it. Then we add bass, and maybe a second guitar, and we started with the vocals. And sometimes, like another instrument or the vocals come in, and we decide to make changes with the other music. We'll have a part, and then the singing will come in, and we're like, oh, that doesn't work, so we rearrange. But
right on.
That's one thing. That's one thing that we do is we really take a look at the arrangement and make sure that we can listen to it 1,000 times and still love it.
That's cool. So, yeah, that's a very good point, because if you couldn't play it every single night and still have that drive, then nobody else would want to see it either.
And to be honest with you, I'm still not sick of it. So, and I've heard it so many times already. So, and then a person hearing it fresh for the first time, it's going to take them an awful long time to get sick of it.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely not sick of it, and I've listened to it all day.
Yeah, if they even do get sick of it, they may just like it forever.
So, looks like you guys have a few shows up in the Connecticut area. One, let's see, it's coming up on the 13th, correct?
Yeah, we got here Opus's birthday bash at Toad Place, New Haven. It's a 2-day festival. There's about 15 bands, and we're playing the first night. And also Also, February 8th at the Webster Theater in Hartford with Nonpoint.
Oh,
we'll be
killer.
Opening for them. Yeah.
Killer. Nonpoint's awesome.
Yeah.
And then it has you all the way out to May 6th in Bristol as well.
With what?
May 6th in Bristol?
Oh, Bleachers, yeah.
He's like, what?
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much going on right now. My head is reeling.
That's awesome. So
there's also a date to be announced in Brooklyn.
Oh, cool. Cool.
I'm not quite sure of the club, but yeah, we're still working out all kinds of things. I mean, it just started to take off so fast. Everybody that hears it is just like amazed and just going crazy over it. So
absolutely, that's exciting, man.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
But like I said, man, I've been listening to it on repeat all day today, just going, this is so freaking intense, dude. I love this. I love it. So what went into the name of the album, and also, which is also the first single off of the album?
Well, the first single, actually, we were, we never want to be classified as a local band. We always had goals to be, I don't want to say kind of like Beethoven, but in the same vein where we wanted to be a national act in a touring band and play clubs rather than bars.
Right.
We're not into the local bar scene where we play, on the weekends and it's not fun for us. We want to do it for, a career, so to speak, because that's what I was doing.
Right.
And we went through many, many, many lineup changes, and we worked with people that, these people wanted to be in 2 or 3 bands at the same time.
Yeah.
We couldn't work with these people.
Yep.
But we finally found the right people, and, we really put our heads together. And as far as what we did is we found a singer that we really liked, and we gave him one of our older songs, and he came down, and it sounded amazing. Mm-hmm. So at that point, me and Tom were working on the song No Faith in Humanity.
Yes.
And I'm not quite sure if it had that title at that point, but we gave him that song, and in one day he sent it back to us, and what you hear on that song is basically what he sent us. So we knew we had
nice. Nice. Yeah. Right on.
And as far as the album came together, and as the song titles started to come together, we realized that it kind of all ties into that there's no faith in humanity, that, the way the world is these days with all the political stuff and the turmoil and everything that's going on, it just kind of fit together. So
I love it.
That's what we want.
Yeah, that's too cool, man. And you're going to have a second single out as well, aren't you?
Oh, you haven't heard the second single?
Yeah, I have, actually. I just want you to say it.
Okay. Yes, the second single is called Trust in No One. And that one's getting a lot of popularity as well, too.
Yeah.
So.
It's good stuff, man. I mean, and it's just right along the same vein, man. Just nice, heavy, but melodic. And I can't get enough of it, guys. You guys have definitely hit the winning combination with this band. I'm telling you, this album is going to explode for you.
Well, I appreciate that. I thank you very much. I'm almost excited as you are.
So what is your favorite song to perform live?
Well, we really haven't played live yet with the new stuff. I will say that I do like every song on the album. At this point, though, one of my favorites on the album is the last track called Empty Inside. Mm-hmm. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different than the normal writing that we've done on the album, and I think people will enjoy it just the same. So.
Cool.
It still has the heavy and the melodic, but there's a few other different things in there that we kind of pulled together as we were writing with it. So, when you hear it, you'll see what I'm talking about. But, I mean, I went through phases. I like this one and I like that one. But when I sit back and listen to the whole thing, I think I like the last track. It's one of my favorites at this point. So, I still like the whole album, though.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. I can't wait to hear that. Do you have any pre-show rituals or superstitions that you go through before you perform live?
Not really. I mean, I still get nervous. I'll be honest with you. We just did. I did the reunion with Faith in Germany, and Atlanta. And both shows, I was really nervous, but it went over well. I mean, both shows were sold out. There was like 5,000 people at each show.
Oh, nice.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and, you know, the fans just went nuts. So, of course, after like halfway through the first song, my inhibitions kind of just melted away.
T-shirt comes off. Hell yeah. So, what event in your life made you decide that music was what you wanted to do for the rest of your life?
All right, okay. Be honest with you, back in the 70s, I heard Black Sabbath on the radio.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, no way. And then I heard Deep Purple, and I was like, that's it?
Yeah.
Black Sabbath, Deep Purple. I said, that's what I want to do. I want to be on the radio playing songs like that.
That's awesome. It's amazing how people have defining moments, and they know exactly when it happened. Their light switch flipped and went, boop, there it is. That's what I'm going to do the rest of my life, man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when I was in school, the guidance counselor was like, what do you want to do? And I told him, he kind of laughed at me, but he's like, oh, there's no money in that. And I was like, no, I don't care. I mean, I'm going to do what I want to do. And here I am. So
you bet. If you were in it for the money, and then you probably wouldn't be as far as you are now.
I'm completely dedicated to the writing and the music and the fans and everything about it. So
heck yeah.
It is what it is.
Right on. So what do you think you would be doing if you weren't in the music industry?
I don't let that thought come into my
head. Very good, man. Very good. So let's talk a little bit about your affiliations. Of course, Vic Firth, drumsticks.
Yeah.
And you guys have been on the Rock Band video game.
Yes, with a song called Live for Today.
Uh-huh.
We submitted that back, that was a few years back, but we submitted that and they loved it. So it's on there. It's pretty funny to watch us as cartoon characters.
Good stuff. And then Dirtbag Clothing. So I just want to make sure that we're giving them a shout out because it's very important to make sure that everybody that's backing you and supporting you and making sure that you can be the best that you can be gets a little recognition out of that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. There's so many people behind the scenes that are supporting us, you know, and there's just so many things going on. Like I said, my head is reeling. I'm trying to gather it all up and stay in control, but it's kind of difficult.
I think you'll get it. I think you'll get it, man, because you are a trained professional. You've been doing this a long time. So I have absolute faith in you, man.
Well, that's kind of weird because Alan's no faith, but you have faith. So that's cool.
I do have faith.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much, Steve. It's been an honor talking to you. I cannot wait till the 20th of this month so I can get the full album. And I've been going to be telling everybody about this album because it's really killer, man.
Well, that's great. I really thank you for your support, and I enjoyed talking with you.
Thank you
so much.
Bye-bye.
Okay, you take care. Bye.